me, right? So now, hold that. Give me 1 Corinthians 11 and verse 4. My bad, I know I got you jumping. So, who is this?
That's the Father.
That's Christ, right? So who is this? Woo! That's a lie, right?
Hey.
That's the false image of Christ, right?
We all been lost on that level.
We all been lost on that level, right? So now under this come birthdays, Halloween, Thanksgiving, right? All these false holidays, right?
Facts.
So now let's see what else come with it real quick. Read that.
This is the book of 2 Corinthians, chapter 10, chapter 11, and verse 4. For if he that cometh preacheth another Jesus.
So the Bible says, if he that cometh preacheth another Jesus, what was the man that came preaching another Jesus? Who came telling us that Jesus is a white man? What man, what nation of people did that? What race of people? White people, right? Read.
Whom have not preached, or whom we have not preached, or if ye receive another spirit.
They came teaching that Christ is white. So now, with a white Jesus comes what? Read that again.
Whom we have not preached, or if ye receive another spirit.
Another spirit comes with this. Another way of life comes with that, right? Read.
Which ye have not received, or another gospel.
Another what?
Another gospel.
Salvation for everybody in the world. Love the white man, although he raped, robbed, and murdered from your people. That's another gospel that came with this Jesus. You understand? Read.
Which ye have not accepted, ye might well bear with him.
The prophets all knew that salvation was only for the 12 tribes of Israel. You understand? Salvation was only for the 12 tribes of Israel. So we was never supposed to receive another gospel saying John 3:16, God love everybody, and it don't matter if you're black, blue, purple, or white, we all precious in his sight. That's false. You understand? So now, let's get this real quick. Give me Hebrew, Habakkuk. No, Exodus. Because you said, you quoted this law. I heard you earlier. Read this law. Read.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 20 and verse 3. Thou shalt have no other gods before me.
You quoted it earlier. No other God before me, right? So now, how do I know if somebody followed Buddha? Let's say, if I was to come and tell you about a house, how would I know if they follow Buddha?
The head leads the rest of the body, right? So the head of the man
when he speaks,
is Christ.
What about, how do I know a Chinese person would follow Buddha?
The woman follows the man. And the head of Christ is God, meaning Christ follows God.
Idols.
Okay, facts.
Idols. You follow? Right. So typically our people make graven images or idols to identify the God that they follow. You understand? Read that again.
Thou shalt have no other gods before me. Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image.
Any what?
Graven image.
So the Bible says don't make no graven images, right? Okay, all praise to the Most High. Finish it out.
Or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth. Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them.
Our people bow down at what today in Christian church? What do they bow down to when they go to the church? It's a big old cross in them churches, right? Yeah. And they bow down to it, right? Facts, right? So now give me Habakkuk. So I'm going to show you, because one of the things I see on you is the cross. Your cross that you wear, you understand? I have to point that out because, again, with that cross comes the philosophies of this.
You know what?
Hey, the Most High is right, bro. The Most High is right, so read that.
This is the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2 and verse 18. What profiteth the graven image?
The Bible says, what profit is there to the graven image? The graven image that we're going to deal with right now is the cross. The other ones are the cobblestones, the Buddha, the different idols that our people have. The Catholics, they use Virgin Mary. Mexicans, they have all their idols. Those are all graven images according to God. Read.
That the maker thereof hath graven it, the molten image
that was melted down and crafted into a cross. Read.
And a teacher of lies.
Say what?
A teacher of lies.
What's the cross?
A a teacher of lies.
The cross represents teachings of lies. You understand? So read it again from the top.
What profited the graven image, that the maker thereof hath graven it? The molten image and a teacher of lies.
It is a teacher of lies. So although you may come up and say, oh, that's the king right there, Christ, the black man, right? You may say that. Then you may say, oh yeah, we the children of Israel. Facts, right? Then you may say, well, I look at you.
531.
I see what you're saying. I see where you're going with this, right? But what's up with that cross on your neck? Who you really represent? There's more on that? Read.
That the maker of his work trusted therein to make dumb idols. Woe unto him that saith to the wood, awake.
The wood is Christianity. They came with the wooden cross. You understand? Read that again.
Woe unto him that saith to the wood, awake to the dumb stone.
Say awake to say it to the wood, awake to what?
To the dumb stone, arise.
It shall stone, that's Islam, right? That's Islam. To the dumb stone, the cobblestone. Read.
Arise, it shall teach. Behold, it is laid over with gold and silver.
That's what they do. They lay it over with gold. Those are all lies. Those are all false religions. Most of our people follow Islam. Guess what? It's a teacher of lies. They say Muhammad was a prophet. No, it's not true according to the Bible.
Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. I want you to know that you can view all our Sabbath classes live on IUIC TV. That's right, I said on IUIC TV. Download the app today. Shalom.
What should you do?
Come on.
But give me over that.
You were seven?
But why there's dozens of other explanations that talk about you're reading one verse and you want to talk about context.
I feel where you're going with that.
I hear you.
But we were talking about the things that are going to clean our people up. What up, King? What's going on with you, bro?
What's going to clean our people? Absolutely, bro. Let's get the last.
That's true. But part of what you're wearing right now shows that you represent the Lord.
Oh, yes.
So what should you do with the cross?
Then 22:14. He said you don't have to keep the.
I understand, and we do those things. But what's going on? What's your name?
Oh, you know what?
Yeah.
I'm going to party right here. But I keep thinking a good thing.
So now look,
you know the verse.
we try your spirit right now. Now we done these things in ignorance, is what God said. Because we didn't know any better. You understand? So you may say, well, this has meaning to symbolic meaning to me because I got it to my mother. But guess what? God doesn't care. I hate to say it that way, but He doesn't. Hey, you got a flyer, sister? Hey, y'all make sure we get the flyers out. All right, so let's read that.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7 and verse 25. The graven images of their gods shall...
The what? The graven images, what?
Of their gods shall ye burn with fire.
You got that, bro? So you got to, with that image, with that cross, God, that's what God said we got to do with it. Read that again.
The graven images of their gods shall ye burn with fire.
These images like the cross,
Okay.
burn it with fire.
But,
Burn it with fire. Burn it with fire.
No, where's that scripture at? Where's the scripture at?
Thou shalt not desire the silver or gold that is on them,
Even though it's silver, it may be real silver. God says don't even desire it. Read.
Hey, yo,
nor
Jesus
take
Christ
it
says
unto thee,
everybody.
lest thou be snared therein. For it is an abomination to the Lord thy God.
So it's a teacher of lies and we got to get rid of it. So my brother, you got to get rid of the cross, bro.
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation